Angostura rum has pulled an ad after it received a lot of criticism for promoting rape. Now, the print ad featured a man looking like he's trying to seduce a woman, and in text it said, "Avoid the friend zone, offer her a real drink," and then underneath it says, "We know good taste." Okay, so the ad in question, we'll put it up in just a second, has been taken down. They're no longer using it for commercial use. I'm wondering whether or not this could really be interpreted as something that encourages rape.
It says, avoid, like Anna said, avoid the friend zone, offer her a real drink. So the idea is you're getting her more drunk, and that implies, you know,
that she won't be
behavior.
coherent. She won't be coherent enough to consent to sex, and you can have whatever you want. Like, I don't know if
There's
that's
so many different ways to read it, because you could easily read it as, oh my God, he bought me a Miller Lite, what a cheap ass.
Exactly.
Buy her a real drink. That's a real good drink. It's a nice, smooth, whatever.
I hadn't even thought of that.
And she's thinking, oh, this guy, he spends money. I like him.
Instead of beer, he's giving me champagne. This is a real drink. So yeah, actually, when I first read the ad, that's what I initially thought of. So the thing is, it could be interpreted in both ways, which is why the company decided to take the ad down.
Yeah, and look, they got heat for it, so they're going to take it down immediately. It doesn't matter. So, but what's your take on it? Let's assume that it meant like buy her a strong drink. Does that lean towards suggesting rape?
If they are specifically saying buy her a strong drink, then I think that it could be suggestive, definitely.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that at all. Man, look, I think we have to be realistic. So look, here's the thing, right? So if a woman is incapacitated or anywhere near it, and you go in that direction, you don't have real consent, everybody agrees it's rape and totally 1,000,000% unacceptable. That's obvious, right? But the flip side to that is, it's not really a flip side, it's everything, but that doesn't mean that you could never buy a woman a drink, or you can't buy her a strong drink, or that men across this country aren't trying to get women drunk 24/7, which they are. And if you called all that rape, you'd have to arrest like a minimum a quarter of the people in the country. I mean, isn't that reality?
Yeah, but look, it definitely suggests like if you give her a strong drink, then she won't think straight, and then you can get in her pants. You know what I mean? Like, should you?
Yeah, but that's what guys have been thinking for like hundreds of years.
So is that the right way to think, though? Is that okay? Like, is it okay to purposely get women drunk so you can get into their pants when you know that if she's not drunk, she's probably not going to sleep with you?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to say something really controversial. I guess in the year 2013, it's become really controversial. I say yes, it is okay. Okay, like part of getting drunk is twofold. Okay, you get drunk, and hence you get the confidence to approach women. You can say, "Oh, you suck. You're a loser. You shouldn't need that confidence." Okay, I know you're better than everybody else, and you've got no problem. But a lot of guys do feel that need, right? Now, I didn't drink until I was 22, and I hooked up with plenty of women, right? Was it easier to hook up with women after I got drunk? Yeah, the first night I got drunk, everybody's drunk. And everybody's like, let's have fun.
Cenk,
and boom, you hook up immediately.
It's one thing if the woman is willing to play ball, right? And I've been in situations like that where it's like, I want to get drunk, right? So I'll order the strong drink, or he'll offer the strong drink. I know what I'm getting myself into, and I'll do it, right? But if you're like purposely going out of your way to make sure that she gets drunk because you're going to try to sleep with her at the end of the night, I don't think that that's right.
Okay, now, but you're painting an absurd scenario in which I, of course, agree with you. If she's not willing to drink and you're forcing the drink down her, of course that's wrong. Of course that's wrong. If you're slipping her things, that's wrong. Everybody knows that's wrong.
I'm not even suggesting that he's slipping her things. But if the ad said something like, "Oh, make sure you offer her a strong drink," you know what I mean? Come on, then that ad suggests that you're going to try to get the woman to do something when she's a little incoherent or when she's,
No. So there's an important distinction there. Would I be against that ad? If I was that company, I would say, no, it's not the right message we want to send. And even if I wasn't in the company, I'd say, look, I'd pull that ad. That's not the right way to go, okay? Because it's too suggestive. But is it suggestive of rape? I think that's way over the line. Because then if you're going to call that rape, then, like I said, every frat party in the country should have 100 squad cars around it, because I can't believe the guys are trying to get the girls to get drunk. Of course they are. Of course they are. That's not. Look, and you can say, hey, they shouldn't do that. I don't agree with that. but you can't suggest it's rape unless the woman is incapacitated, you've done something against her will, etc. All these things, in which case I come 1,000,000% on your side.
Okay, that's fair. That I agree with. Okay, so maybe it's not suggestive of rape, but there are definitely like ethical issues there when you have an ad saying like, make sure you get her drunk because if you do, it'll increase your chances of getting into her pants. Like if people are offended by that, then of course they have all the right to be offended by that.
Yeah.
In this particular ad, the one that just got taken down, I had no problem with it.
Yeah.
Yes, it could be interpreted in two different ways, but I don't think that they meant it to seem like, oh, it's okay to rape women or anything like that. So I didn't have a problem with this ad, but I do have a problem with make sure you offer her a strong drink. That you can definitely consider a little questionable.